In the year 1861, the United States of America stood on the edge of collapse. For decades, tension had been rising between the North and the South, two worlds within one country. The North was industrial, modern, and opposed to slavery. The South was agricultural, proud, and built upon the labor of enslaved Africans. When Abraham Lincoln was elected president, Southern states saw it as a threat to their way of life. One by one, they decided to leave the Union and form their own nation. The Confederate States of America. War became inevitable. On April 12, 1861, Confederate cannons opened fire on Fort Sumter in South Carolina. The shots echoed across the nation, and the American Civil War had begun. The North, known as the Union, fought to preserve the United States. The South fought for independence and to defend its traditions. For 4 long years, brother fought brother, and friend turned against friend. The fields of Gettysburg, Antietam, and Shiloh were painted red with blood. Over 600,000 soldiers died, more than any war in American history. But the war was not just about territory or politics. It was about freedom, about whether a nation built on liberty could still tolerate slavery. In 1863, Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring that all slaves in Confederate territory were to be set free. It transformed the war into a moral fight, not just for unity, but for humanity. By 1865, the South was collapsing. General Robert E. Lee surrendered to Union General Ulysses S. Grant at Appomattox Courthouse. The guns fell silent. The war was over, but victory came at a terrible cost. Cities were in ruins, families were torn apart, and a president, Lincoln, would soon be assassinated. Yet from the ashes, a new America began to rise, one that would struggle for generations to fulfill the promise of true equality. The Civil War left scars that still echo in the American soul today, a reminder that freedom is never free, and that unity can only survive when justice belongs to all.